Hello, everybody. Carlo. Um, so it's been a little while since I went live, and I wanted to talk today about how important it is that you have a quick response time when something is going wrong in your life. I think it's important that we sit down and really pay attention to negative things that happen in our life. I think a lot of times we'll have things that kind of give us a little bit of a tinge or a little bit of a warning that a person or a situation is really not going to go in the right direction. And a lot of times we don't really take heed to the first initial thought process of when something or someone or some situation is not to our benefit. So a lot of times what we do is we second guess it, right? We just say, you know, I don't want to really seem like I'm jumping the gun, right? We don't really want to sit back and say, well, hmm, um, I know I have this little inkling or I have this feeling or this eeriness about a situation, but I'm just going to override it, right? We're going to just disregard it or we're not going to pay it any never mind. We're just going to go with it. And then as the time goes, you start noticing that the situation, that the person is even showing you more of themselves or the appearance of the, I don't know, the unhealthy or the just the bad situation is worsening, and we do what? We keep justifying that, well, maybe we're just overreacting. And I want to talk about this because I think that we need to get more responsive quicker in our lives when we have certain things come into our life that just is not serving us well. It's not serving our purpose. It's definitely working against our stride in life. It's working against how well things can go into a better direction. And a lot of times we don't really think about it. We think, it's all right. I often overreact. Well, I want you to think about something. I think it's better for you to overreact than to underreact. It's very important that we start to pay greater attention to how quickly we respond. And I wanted to talk about response time because a lot of times we really don't think about how important it is when something in our life is not to our benefit. And when we wait too long, we get too emotionally attached. Um, we have other people close to us that ends up getting hurt or ends up having to take the brunt of you not moving or making a decision quicker because you decided that, well, maybe I'm moving too fast. Maybe I should just try to just wait and see. And sometimes that waiting and seeing can cost you. It can cost you on an array of different things. For instance, you could be, I don't know, you can be involved in a relationship, for instance. You can be involved with a woman or a man that is toxic in your life. And, they're toxic. You know that they're not healthy for you. But you keep playing in the fire with the person. For instance, if someone is bullying you, belittling you, talking down to you, breaking your things, breaking you. A lot of times we think, it's okay, they were just having a bad day, or they didn't really mean it that way, or you start to justify and make excuses. And then when they notice that you didn't respond, or it didn't cost them, or it wasn't a coincidence, it was no um, what's the word? There was no coincidence, or not a coincidence. There was no um repercussions for their BS. And then they're like, well, he or she didn't do anything, so I got away with that. What can I do next? Not everybody is good people. I'm just here to tell you. When people show you who they are, take heed and pay attention to it. It's very, very important. I am telling you this because it's important that we don't wait until something goes terribly wrong before we respond to something going wrong in our life when it's small. Like I said, if it's a small flame or like a match flame, it's easier to blow out a small flame, a match. It's easy to blow that out. But when it's an inferno, you have to have a team. You have to have fire hoses and fire trucks and ambulances on deck because the fire is out of control. But if you respond to it quickly, you won't need a fire truck. You won't need a fireman. You won't need an ambulance because you understand, okay, if I respond to this quicker, then guess what? I won't have to have so much involvement, so many people impacted. And that applies to your life. Sometimes we wait. Oh, well, he's really not good for me, but I'm going to keep being with him anyway. I'm going to keep having emotional ties with this person or with this man, and he really isn't in my best interest, but hey, the sex is great and we're making lots of love together and it's great and I'm loving him, and this is a beautiful thing, but the man has absolutely no interest in making you his woman or making you his wife, or no type of desire to be with you in that space, but you continue to be intimate with this person and he has no desire to make you a significant person in his life, and you do it anyway. And then guess what? You either catch a disease, or you end up getting pregnant by him, or you end up having to deal with his main woman, or all kinds of stuff happens and goes awry. But you didn't take heed to when you first got that inkling, that feeling that was telling you this is not good. It's strong, or even you've been suggested or told, or even people were trying to tap you on the shoulder like this is not a good move, this is dangerous for you, and you just disregarded it like it's not going to happen to me. I know this person's perfect for me, I know this person is going to work for me, and you go and you do it anyway. And then what? Then you're in this position of, oh my God, this is a mess. And now I am stuck with this disease, or I'm stuck with this child, or I'm stuck with this person for now, inevitably. And this person wasn't even supposed to be here like this. And now you're in this situation with this person. I'm a wisdom coach. I have a lot of people in my inboxes or text messages about their problems, about the stuff that's going on in their life. And I'm telling them all the time, you got to respond quicker than what you're responding. When you get a small example of somebody being abusive, don't wait till they damn near murder you before you leave them alone. If someone is violent or cast off being violent with your things, that means breaking items, tearing up clothes, piercing different objects in your tires, or making you late for work, or anything like that. That's abusive behaviors. Don't wait till it gets to the point where you are harmed or in the hospital, or you are at the very inch of your life before you leave. What is your response time? We have to get better with our response time. Responding to someone being violent or vicious towards you or belittling you, you have to sit back and say, what do I deserve? Do you deserve that? No. But you have to be ahead of your life, or someone will do whatever they can to you and you'll just allow it. And you just act like, well, I'm just going to keep acting and giving different types of passes. I'm going to give a pass to this. I'm going to give a pass to that. I'm going to let them do this one time. There might not be a next time. I'm telling you, it's dangerous when you play with matches. We tell our kids don't play with fire, that applies to us in our adult life. We should not be playing with fire, which means people that are on fire, people that are violent, people that are abusive, people that are narcissists. Do not play with them. Don't. It's going to cost you. And it'll cost you more than saying, oh, well, let me make excuses, let me help them, they don't really mean it, and all this stuff. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And this lifetime is so precious, man. The people that have been killed by domestic violence waited one day too long. One day too long. Now they're not here no more because of their excuses or their passes, or them not believing that they are worth more than what they were getting dished out. You can't take it for granted that you are still here. I mean, it takes nothing for someone to murder someone. I mean, and if someone threatens you or tells you they're going to harm you or hurt you or shows you by their actions, don't take that lightly, please. It can cost you your life. And for the lighter side, even toxic people or people that really don't have your best interest at heart, don't stay with the person. The person doesn't have your best interest at heart. So just let them go. Allow them to be on their way with their life. You deserve more than that. You deserve more than that. You deserve to have someone that is caring about you, that's not violent towards you, that doesn't want to harm and hurt you, or harm and hurt your things, or stop you from going to work, or any of that. That's unacceptable and inexcusable behavior. But I see so many people justify it or say, they don't really mean it, you know. They were just having a bad day. No, unacceptable. Get your response time up. Because if you think about it, if the 911 operators did not answer that phone when the operating phone call goes off, whether you say something or not, emergencies wouldn't be handled. Well, that's the same in your life. If you're getting inklings or little tinges of thinking like maybe I need to quit this, quit. Don't wait till it's an inferno and everything around you's burning up. Your kids are affected. You're affected. You're running out for dear life, trying to get yourself together. Don't do it. Don't wait that long. When you notice somebody is violent or somebody is belligerent or belittling you or belittling your kids, don't wait. Gentlemen, if you have a woman that's, enforcing her weight and telling you you can and can't do this and can and can't do that, get out. I don't care. Your response time for your best interest and your peace needs to be immediately. Don't wait. Don't take your time. Don't justify it. Don't give excuses. Get out. And get out now. All right? I hope I help somebody today. Please share this. And if you are having those issues or having that situation, please call 8445-WISDOM and become a Wisdom Focus Group member. I'm telling you, we are a group of people that want to help resolve your issues. We have resolve calls to help people that are going through challenges or frustrations in their relationships or just don't have the strength to get out. We will help you to get there. All right? So I will leave the link here in the comments. If you guys need anything, please don't hesitate to call. All right? It's Carla Nicole. I'm signing off. Best kept. Have a great day.